This is a professional environment. Hey! Stop it!
Another day about the Waffle House shit got hella poppin'. One lady started talking that shit like she really wanted problems. She said that the workers were working too slow. She needed the food cause she had to go. She got super angry and started to shout. So Wendy gave her a 3-piece on the house. Yeah. Go Wendy, I get why they mad, yeah. They just found out for Christmas all you be serving is both of them hands, yeah. Wendy, she ain't gonna back down, nah. Her homie just pulled a pan out, ay. So your little plans ain't gon' pan out, bitch. John Cena with the smackdown. Why you think they got this type of application? And the store should get launched like an application. If you're not with the shits like your name is Wendy, shit, you're not really a fit, go apply it Wendy. Run up on Wendy, boy, you better just surrender. Featherweight contender, whipping up the chicken tenders. Mama lit the way she kept it cool with the aggressors. Even Iron Man is trying to bring her onto the adventure.
I'll admit it. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Gonna chop his ass up. My children are going hungry. I will eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest, and I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I've extrapolated this out, and I will eat your ass.
I learned a lot, and I learned that I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned
black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things. Come on, man.
I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about kids jumping on my lap. I love kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we, nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man. Well, Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius. Come on, man. I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Wealthy kids. Come on, man. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smoking. Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test? I am,
And strike and strike and strike until you have victory. For every enemy that is aligned against you, let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
How about a motherfucking mukbang? We got a beef taco. Santa Fe, right?
Wake up. Wake up. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. It's an e-girl in military uniform. It's propaganda. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
This is a rule. You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house. Or in the ring. No, in real life.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Whose Sailor Moon shirt? Why, mine, of course. It's a little tight.
Oh, of course you watch Progression. You know skill, dumb YouTube commenter, idiot.
I'm taking all your spell zones. Every one.
Take them. I don't need them.
Go.
End of main, dumbass.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, nice deck.
Spent all match complaining and had the rock
the deck
in
is
hand.
bullshit.
Completely
it's bad.
saw through
it's
that
a bad
bluff,
deck,
by the
but
way.
it's still
Did
bullshit.
Hillary teach you
skill
that
issue.
one, you liar?
Open wide, kids, because I'm going to grape you in the mouth.
You're relaxed and feeling good. Yeah. Next thing that you know, you're saying, whoa! Octopus in my neighborhood.
Whoa! I fucking love that song. That's great. Yeah, fucking Ricky Berwick. Amazing comedic talent.
Absolutely.
I'm glad people like the intro. Nick is the best e-girl. Yeah, no, Nick is 100%. Oh God. All right. Whoa. Devin sent a super sticker. Thank you so much. A round of applause. Golf claps, everybody. There you go. Golf claps. But really, no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me see this. Monkey GT. Yeah. Ask me whatever you want on Discord. I guess it's something related to the Orion thing and the Florida and the law there or whatever. But speaking of Orion, because I want to talk about like some of these other things that are going on in the world. You know, Yellowstone. What was the article that I pulled up? Fucking Yellowstone might be erupting, and they're really freaking out now. And let me ask. Gigi, have you heard of what happens if Yellowstone erupts?
Yeah, I've heard the conspiracy theories, but I've seen videos debunking it because of the types of material that are under the surface there. It's not what would contribute to a super volcano like everyone's theorizing.
But even if it's not a super, like, okay, so the theory is that Yellowstone is a super volcano, and if it were to erupt, the ash and the fallout from said eruption would wipe out pretty much like a huge majority of humanity, right? We're talking like this would be apocalyptic. Now
within like 50 miles of the epicenter, yes, it would be. From just the explosion alone, the ash coverage would basically bring about a second ice age for a majority of the North American continent.
Yeah, like we're talking like world ending. The immediate destruction and everything would be really bad. I thought it was more than 50-mile radius, but regardless,
well, that's the immediate blast range in which like the ground will like go in on itself and implode.
But won't the ash spread even further than that?
Yeah, it'll spread as far as I think Pennsylvania. Like, if you want a radius from like the epicenter.
Yeah, fuck. And so like then it's like you said, then you have the second ice age that comes on, and like humanity's done. Right? So like some people are gonna survive, but that's if it's actually a super volcano.
Well, that's just only because the ash will block out the sunlight, therefore depriving us of heat.
Yep. And it looks like Yellowstone might actually be erupting. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out if it's true or not. That'll be great, right? We'll get to see. Guys, isn't that the best way of figuring out if something's true or not? You just gotta test it for yourself. All right. we just gotta have to figure this out. Look, I know not everybody wants to see, because it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 chance. Nobody knows what's gonna happen though. So best of luck to everybody. Okay, let's okay, and then there's the UFO thing. All right, so we have UFOs that have just been like popping up everywhere,
and some of them down.
Yeah, and some of them turn out to be like weather balloons and shit. So that'll be great. But beyond that, though, beyond the weather balloons and the UFOs, there's a new drug that it's called xylazine, and they're saying it's turning the U.S. streets into a zombie land. And yeah, it like fucks with your head, okay? And it rots your flesh. Literally rots your flesh.
Oh, so it's basically like a mix of crocodile and bath salts.
Yes.
You know what crocodile is, right?
Yeah, that thing here. Zombie drug because it eats skin and flesh away, making the person resemble a zombie.
Yeah, basically it's black tar heroin. A very potent form of black tar heroin, which if you've even just like ingested it once, your lifespan gets cut to at least a year.
Why would you ingest it?
Well, I mean, some people ingest it without even knowing, thinking it's just regular heroin.
Man, fuck, dude. This is why I'm so happy that I never got addicted to heroin.
The reason why they call it crocodile is because it doesn't just rot away your limbs, it turns your skin into crocodile skin.
Oh, that makes sense. I was like wondering where does the name crocodile come from, but I guess
it's
that
because it just basically how should I put it? It destroys the cell structure within your platelets, thus taking away any kind of moisture, giving you like a scaly appearance. Then it turns black like gangrene, and then your limb just falls off.
Yeah, that's fucking nasty. I work at a homeless shelter. Lots of drugs rot your flesh. Well, yeah, but also general hygiene. I don't fucking know. Okay, all right. Listen. We'll get into the stories. I got some videos. We'll watch them. But let's talk about the subject from the stream on Tuesday night. Okay, and for those of you who are completely unaware,
White Lives Matter.
White Lives Matter. Yes, white supremacy all the way around. We're not stopping that.
Remember,
I had somebody get like really pissed.
It ain't right.
I had somebody get like really pissed with me because I made that joke about like white power and everything, and they were like, "Why are you parroting the BLM movement?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, what? I was like, "Oh wow, that's funny. Why are you associating white fucking power and that BLM movement? That's interesting." I was like, man.
It's a very interesting tell.
Yeah, and they blocked me and they hit my tweet.
Yeah.
And they're hiding and they're arguing with somebody and like, look at this shit. This is embarrassing. Okay, look, okay. This is all I can see. All I can see is this. I'm blocked, so I can't see it. They hid the reply from somebody responding to me. Then they replied to them. Then they hid that reply. Like, what the fuck?
It was Monty's Blackburn.
I look at this stuff and I just go, this is pathetic. Okay, but we need to talk about the Orion thing, because I've had people going like, you know what? I'm on the side of siding with the victim, because, and I heard the most brain damaged statement I will probably ever hear from somebody, where they go, because, you know, if I side with the victim, then at worst I'm just siding with a potential liar. But if I side with the person being accused, then I could be siding with a potential rapist. And I mean, you know,
like you could also be siding with a potentially innocent man.
Well, here, let me give you a story, okay? Well, I was gonna jump right into this one, Emmett Till, okay? Emmett Till. Hey, everybody want to talk about Emmett Till? Yeah. Okay, that you know, people know Emmett Till. What about this one? Man convicted of raping the Lovely Bones author Alice Sebold has conviction overturned after 16 years in prison. I never, ever thought I would see the day that I would be exonerated, says Anthony Broadwater after spending 16 years in prison. This was only, about a year and a half ago? 40 years after wrongful conviction, his life has been ruined. A man wrongfully convicted of raping the Lovely Bones author Alice Sebold in 1981, a crime described in her 1999 memoir, has had his conviction overturned. He's 61 years old.
Yeah. That's
It was a false conviction that the accuser fully fucking monetized. Okay? Wrote about in their memoirs. The Lovely Bones is based on this false rape claim. The very famous book. We had like required reading in high school, like not like you had to read this specific book, but they gave you like a bunch of books that you had to read, and this was one of the books that was available. I'm just saying, man, like this one here, this bro, his entire life fucking destroyed. A false fucking conviction, false fucking rape claim. All because the accuser was writing a book, and because they knew how valuable it was in society to present yourself as a victim of sexual violence.
It's their brand. Oh yeah, Ghost VA2PA. Why not just side with the facts? Well, we are siding with the facts. It's just that the facts lead us to believe White is innocent.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, my problem is I have people like dropping comments on my video, right? And they're just like, well, you know, I'm just doing it this way. You know, I'll wait for White to respond, but I'd rather side with the accuser because at worst they're just a potential liar. Like, fuck off, man. Like, fuck all the way off. This is what happens. This is what happens when you decide you're going to side with somebody who just makes a rape claim without actually looking into the facts, without actually verifying it. Because you want to err on the side of caution, you fucking morally deficient degenerates. I have less than zero respect for you people, right? Because you know what? As mentally impaired as I think the people going after Quite are, they actually believe it, right? They actually believe it because they're stupid, because they're easily manipulated. Sure. Yeah, I can mock them. I can rip on them. Sure. 110%. All the fucking way. But they
I've heard a dumber one, Crow.
Oh, hold on. They at least believe in what they're doing. They do. You little fucking bastards doing this. Well, I'm just erring on the side of caution, right? Right? Worst case, I'm just siding with potential liar, you know. You people suck. You people fucking suck. You have no morals. You don't believe in jack shit. You just want to be with the fucking group because the group is safe. You're fucking pathetic. I have less than zero respect for you. I don't even want to fucking talk about you people because you're fucking worms. No. Sorry. You're the dirt. You're the dirt. You're the dirt that the worms live in. You fucking worthless sacks of crap. Why are you even talking about this? Why are you even dropping fucking comments like that? No, it's because you know you're fucking wrong, but you also don't want to cross the fucking group because you're pathetic, spineless fucking wimps. Fuck off. And this is why they can't possibly be part of the white supremacist movement.
I also have, let me preface this with a question before I tell you what they said. Do you think a minor could rape someone like an adult?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what if I said that someone said that they believe Orion because minors can rape too?
That's just stupid. Here's the problem. This is not a story of Orion saying that Quite held them down and forced them into sex. That's not what they're arguing. They're saying that during sex, they withdrew consent. The problem with their story is the minor cannot consent. So them engaging in any sexual activity, in fact, them talking about having sex with him is going over the line. Because they don't have the permission from his parents, which is the only way to get around the fucking law.
Yeah, because then that becomes informed consent from a third party, one that would be directly in charge of care of the minor.
And you know what's funny? Orion has his parents' number. Orion could have actually called and gotten consent. But Orion doesn't actually know what the laws are. Okay? At the end of the day, though, the way that they did this, where they did it, Quite legally cannot consent. Orion did commit statutory rape, as in their own words. Does that mean that I think morally they're a bad person? No, they were 18. The other person was 17. Look, when I talked about the Call Me Carson situation, I said the same thing, right? But I remember all the people who told me I was wrong. That if she's 17, she's 17. Doesn't matter if it's a month away. Doesn't matter if he's 19. Doesn't matter if she's the one pushing everything. Minor's a minor. So fuck you people. Fuck you. Eat shit.
This is the other interesting aspect between the Call Me Carson and this Orion and Quite situation, is that the minor was accusing Carson of rape, whereas we have the adult accusing Quite the minor of rape. That's the only thing that's been flipped in this situation.
And see, here's the thing. I don't look at this as a situation. I go, Orion's the victim because Orion's gender. No, I really don't. I don't fucking care. But like they immediately side with Orion, even though Orion doesn't have any evidence. I'm like, well, Orion's a man. And Orion is an older man than Quite. Why would you? Oh, it's because you don't think that Orion is a boy either. When you see Orion, when you listen to Orion talk, you hear a girl, and that's how you see Orion, as a fragile little girl. That's not me. That's you. That's your own internal bias. When I see Orion, I just see another human being. When I see Quite, I see another human being. And I try to figure out which human being is the liar, which one is the most malicious, which one has a reason, motivation, what's actually going on. Because as far as I am concerned, when I have been online, I have seen both men, women, and people of unidentified genders do the most malicious, heinous, nastiest, dirtiest fucking things to another human being. Doesn't fucking matter. Nothing fucking stops it. So for me, I think it's perfectly logical that the older individual in the relationship would typically be the one that you would look to for guidance in the relationship, that would be Orion, not quite. That's why when they went out the first time, Orion said, hey, I'm going to pay for everything. I'm going to take care of it because I invited you out there. I'm the adult. Orion was 18 to 19, whatever. I don't really care. And Quite was 16 to 17 to be specific.
Yeah. The one thing that I need to point out, because you had mentioned it, is how people are treating Orion as a woman, as a fragile little girl.
Oh, 100%. They don't think Orion's a man.
Yeah, that's the thing. I pointed out in a tweet earlier today that Orion is not a man if they're being coddled like a woman. Now, people took umbrage with that for the obvious reasons, but I got like the dumbest, ill-informed fucking take, which is that Orion is trans masculine, not a man, even though
I agree. No, stop. End the argument right there. Tell them you agree they're not a man. Bye.
It's just that Orion has said in that Twitter space that she identifies as a man. So either these people are ill-informed or just going with the fucking bandwagon, or Orion is just telling more lies.
I'm not kidding. They hear Orion's voice, they see Orion's face, and they think that is a chick. And you know what? That's how most people see it. And so because of that, they don't see any way in fucking hell that Quite wouldn't have sexually assaulted them, because Quite is the one with the working penis.
Yeah, and even by Orion's statements, once they said stop, he stopped.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, they go, like, he tried to ask them to keep going. Okay, like, in terms of Orion's story, they're vague enough with the details where you can speculate that he did keep going or he did stop. It doesn't matter because Orion doesn't actually specify when what happens, and they give a very stupid reason. Oh, he got bored. He's 17, losing his virginity, and he just decided it wasn't. He just wasn't really feeling the vibe. The wrong vibes, everybody. Wrong vibes. He just stopped. But he's a dirty rapist, and he wants to rape all the women's or whatever. Or
what
the men's.
Ghost Fox just pointed out there that you had up. What was it again? Are people really upset about? That one.
Yeah, they really canceled Call Me Carson for it.
Yeah, and it was like 1817 as well, right? Because each of their birthdays were like a month away from them turning 18 and 19. Correct?
Yeah, no. So Call Me Carson's 19. The girl is 17, 1 month away from turning 18.
Okay.
And like, if you look at the conversation, it's clear who actually is in control of that relationship between the two of them. It's pretty fucking clear, right? But I was told that it doesn't matter. She's 17. She's the minor. She has literally zero agency. It's like, okay, so why does Quite have? So why does Quite?
Yeah.
Why is Quite, the 17-year-old, have all of the agency and all of the control in that relationship? It's because when you look at a claim of sexual assault, the very first thing in your head is, who is the man? Who is the woman? The woman is the victim. That is it. That's how your brains fucking work. That's it. Because I know, and I get it, because I watched a lot of Law and Order SVU. I totally understand. Just about every case, the victim is a woman or a child. It's hardly ever a dude. It's hardly ever a dude.
Yeah. It doesn't help that there's been like years of feminist indoctrination just pushing that same instinctual behavior to the point where it's patriarchal in their mindset.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, that's where most of this like trans ideology is birthed from, is from feminism. And it just had like its recent divorce with feminism because of TERFs.
Look, the feminist movement is just what's this about Yellowstone erupting? We'll get to it.
It really got upset at Quite. That's why.
Yeah. Look, this is my thing though. You can't sit there and go, "Oh, I'm just going to side with the potential liar," because look, no harm, no foul. If they're lying, they're just lying. It's not that big of a deal. Except people actually go to prison for this shit. Like, you look at the Quite situation, and their thought process is, well, if I side with the potential liar, then it's not that big of a deal because they're lying. It's not that big of a deal. Nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
Quite's job is YouTube. Quite pays his rent with his YouTube money. Quite feeds his belly with his YouTube money. That's how Quite supports himself. So when you're sitting there going, I'm just going to join the dog pile because the potential liar, that's the word. That's not that big of a deal, God. You're destroying his reputation. You're ruining his ability to make money. And by the way, these people have released his face to the public. And they're telling everybody he is a rapist. So even if you want to say, well, he can just stop doing YouTube. No, he can't. No, he can't. Because you've made his face public. And you're also telling people that the man with that face is a rapist. How the fuck is he supposed to get a fucking job? You fucking losers. You fucking mentally deficient, whack job idiots. But you don't give a shit. Because you get to feel good. Because you're sticking with the group. Oh, look at you. Put out a fucking tweet. Talk about, oh, I stand with the trans people. Get 100 likes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, fucking loser.
There's also another thing here. Remember how it was just one time that they had doxed his face?
Oh, yeah. No, dude. I know. They've been sharing his face all over the place now.
Like, well, they did it again on March 1st.
Of course they did. They don't give a shit.
Here's a link.
I'm not going to show it.
No, this isn't. This will just show like the link is dead. It goes to a tweet where I'm talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's dead because I think they blocked you. I can see it.
I've got screenshots in the next tweet below that. It just shows that they said, guys, don't dox. We don't need to commit any crimes. And then yesterday they committed another crime. So this is just beyond fucking stupid at this point.
Well, because here's the thing. And I posted, I've said it from the start. There's literally no evidence to what they are claiming. There is no evidence to what they're claiming. And then people go, they posted images. I'm like, fuck you. I don't care that they know who he is. This was brought up 4 fucking years ago. Brain damaged idiot. Of course they know each other. Of course they do. You posting his face isn't proof of anything other than you're totally okay with fucking doxing. And that's great. That's fucking amazing. Good for you.
There's also one other aspect to this whole story, and it's like the third party in all of this, the quote-unquote neutrals.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to pull a Zap Branigan by saying this, but those filthy neutrals, you don't know where they stand.
Yeah.
Say what?
The neutrals. The neutrals on, wait, you've seen it. The Futurama clip.
Yeah, where Zap Branigan is like, these neutrals, Kiff. With your enemies, you know where they stand, but with these neutrals, you just don't know. It's sickening.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find that clip. Because it's such a good one. Zap Branigan.
Because apparently there's a lot of these quote-unquote neutrals that are having like this moral superiority complex at this point where they think they're having the galaxy brain take.
Okay, hold on. This clip is like 7 seconds long, so it's totally fine. Hold on.
Hate these filthy neutrals, Kiff. With enemies, you know where they stand, but with neutrals, who knows? It sickens me.
Me in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the whole neutral thing was great. Like, I fucking love that shit. And Zach Branigan just wants to kill them because they're so neutral.
It's bonkers to me to why, like, I get the rule of thumb is to be neutral and look at all the facts, but at some point you're going to have to be leaning towards this is all bullshit. So what does neutrality actually serve other than to keep your emotions in check?
Well, I mean, no, yeah.
Look, I don't care if people want to remain neutral and literally not give an opinion on it. That's fine. Okay. What I can't stand are the people feigning neutrality while at the same time going, but really, I'm on the victim side because, the fucking, they're the worst. They're just lying. And then
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, they just don't give a shit. Like, dude, here's my problem. If that's your actual take, just shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Go away. Be invisible. Shut the fuck up. Stop tweeting about it. Stop retweeting. Stop dropping comments. Stop liking videos. Just shut the fuck up. Go into a fucking hole. That's where you fucking belong, you fucking worm. You fucking dirty little fucking worm. Just go the fuck away. But if you want to fucking talk about it, then be fucking accurate.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's preachy nonsense at this point with the neutrality bit. It's almost on par with the fucking obnoxiousness of believing the victim.
Let's just say this. Not giving a shit is neutral.
Yeah.
True
just
Chad
keeping your
level
nose
fucking
out,
take.
Not even like mentioning it, not devolving yourself into it, just having nothing to do with it, period.
Hold on. I know a 16-year-old who was being questioned by the DA's office, wanting to prosecute her for statutory rape of a minor the day before he turned 18. God damn. Well, there you go.
What?
Hey, Mama Crow. Explain in more detail for people, because your wording here, I know a 16-year-old you was being questioned by the DA. What like give us the background story behind that, because that's nuts.
Oh, yeah. That actually makes me believe that, Crow, you were being questioned by the DA's office.
Oh no, I was 16.
You
no.
You do,
Bro. Is there something you need to tell us? Is there a backstory we need to go through?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? Fucking Frankie, stop.
Aw.
No, he's got his big old fat fucking head on the microphone wire.
Is he pulling on it?
Yeah, I had to move him.
Aw.
Yeah, no, this wasn't cute. This was annoying.
He wants your attention, Crow.
No, he's fuck no. Okay, all right. So, listen, we understand Emmett Till. We understand the fucking Lovely Bones author. We understand, what was it, the Duke Lacrosse rape case?
Yeah, it was basically a prostitute that was brought to a party where she accused 6 of the players.
Oh yeah, I remember that from a while ago. Wait, why are you bringing this all up again? Is there something I missed earlier?
Because of Orion and Quite.
Well, hold on. I totally forgot about this. Your cousin, she got pregnant and she went for child support and they accused her of statutory rape. Yeah, my cousin was 16.
Oh, okay? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
My cousin was 16. All right. The person she had sex with was 17. The day before he turned 18, like, they have sex. She gets pregnant, and they tried to go after her for statutory rape.
Crow, I could have been a lot bigger of an asshole with that joke.
Yeah.
Because you could have walked into your brother's office.
Yeah. Okay, but
wait, your brother has an office?
Yeah,
he's
sure,
DA.
Yeah,
he's the DA.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That must be a terrible area to live in.
Shut up and listen. Okay. This is the point, though. The law is not your fucking friend. The law doesn't understand fucking nuance, right? I have these back and forths with these people that are like literally brain damage level fucking takes, okay? It like flat out saying it's okay that it's a total stretch to say that this broke the law. He was a month away from turning 18, and he raped her because she withdrew. And I'm like, you guys don't get it. You don't get it. She's confessing to a fucking crime. It doesn't matter if morally you think she's correct. That's totally fine and that's totally okay. Legally, the law is saying what Orion is doing is a crime. If you don't like it, by all means, go campaign on lowering the age of consent. Go do it. Go. Seriously. Have fucking at it. I don't fucking get it. Bro, it's going to look really sus, but you do that. You fucking go do that. At the end of the day, they broke the law. They admitted to breaking the law. There's no getting around this because they broke the fucking law.
Who admitted it again? Not sure. Is it still the cousin story or something?
Orion did.
Oh, Orion.
Because they were 18 and Quite was 17.
Oh, yeah, that story again. Right.
Yeah. Or just moved to Japan. Okay, listen. I have been told that the whole age of consent thing in Japan is totally fucking like.
They finally raised it to 16, Crow.
Well, they haven't officially done it. They're just considered action raising it to 16.
Yeah, so
I thought it was official at this point.
Okay,
no, it's not official yet.
There's, I guess, the nation has that, but then the areas in Japan, the different prefectures, they already have age of consent, and it is already higher than the nation.
Yeah. Plus, there's they have other things in that law besides that where it's just like, I forget what it is, but just like there's certain things, even with the age of consent, there's not things you can't do. So.
Yeah, no. Listen, Japan is weird, okay, but it's not as weird as people think it is. Like, it's still weird. It's just not as weird as people think it is. But no, it is. I'm not kidding though. If you really are going to sit there and say what Orion admitted to doing doesn't break the law, you are 100% completely fucking dishonest. If you want to say that morally you think what Orion did wasn't wrong and that the law should have some sort of exemption for, an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old hooking up and not needing the parents' fucking consent for it, look, that's an argument, okay? That's at least an argument. But the problem is the hypotheticals and everything and the arguments of the wishful thinking of what you think the law should be, it doesn't change the fact that there are laws on the book in fucking Florida where they had sex. And those laws state that Quite can't fucking consent to it, which means, by definition, that is statutory rape. He can't legally consent, it is rape.
Yeah, and just because you can't name like a specific charge in Florida doesn't mean that it isn't breaking the law.
Oh yeah, okay, guys, give me. Yeah, you guys talk about it for like 2 seconds. I gotta move my dog.
Okay.
All right.
The other thing about this that really irks me is just the amount of blind faithfulness about this shit. Like, I'm open to my mind that, maybe if Quite does say that, yeah, we did have sex, it did end up, kind of bad, but it isn't anywhere near rape. I'm like, okay, so it was just two virgins having a shit time together.
Yeah. And did it Quite confirm that though? I know you said Orion did, but did Quite actually say no, we did it in Florida?
No. Like, that's the thing. We're going off of Orion's story, and both times it happened in Florida. The one that she told in 2019 in that video was also in Florida, was also at the opening night of Black Panther, which we can point to a specific date with that story. Same thing with the recent allegations in the Twitlonger. It's the same night in question. Two different stories, except this time it involves sex.
Shit. Man, they were ready to try to go Wakanda forever in that regard.
Well, I mean, it was the first Black Panther, not Wakanda forever.
I know, but you know what I was trying to go at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like, they were really ready to say Wakanda forever. They're ready to make that commitment, but look at where it turned now.
And it doesn't help that the quote-unquote victim is also like self-diagnosing or self-confessing to having like half the DSM-5 in their head at the same time. Like memory issues, BPD, autism, PTSD, or some other kind of traumatic injury.
And all those things do not mix well at all together.
The other thing is that the therapist seems to be the fueling, it seems to be the focal point as of late, because that was also mentioned as to when they realized that they were raped is all on the word of a therapist.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, the whole thing is just completely fucked. Also, I tried moving him. He just came right back.
Put a leash on him. Tie him to the bedpost.
No, I'm not doing
No, we're not doing that. We don't do that to Frankie.
Well, yeah, we don't do it to Frankie. We might do that to you. Might do it to you, not to Frankie.
Well, the dog is supposed to be at the foot of the master's bed.
Bro, Frankie is family. Bro, what's this slave and master? fucking sitting there thinking we're just in the South, aren't we? Aren't we?
Yeah.
We gonna call him boy too? Gonna
Well,
call Frankie boy?
No,
do you not?
No.
Are you going on record saying that you don't say, "Come here, boy, come here"? You don't do that at all?
No, I don't. I call him by his fucking name. Right?
No, yeah, Frankie.
Because he's not a fucking slave. This ain't. We're not in fucking Alabama, GG.
You gave him a name. You didn't use his natural name.
Fucking Alabama. Well, yeah.
You gave him a name. You gave him a slave name, Crow. He didn't give his own name.
Bro, that's not how that fucking works. What the fuck you mean? Gave him a fucking slave name. That's
what they did to the slaves. They put them up for auction and started whipping them. Like, what's your name?
Jesus Christ, Gigi, what are you on about?
You sit there. You think
with the bit. Vic.
You think that I fucking whip a dog? You think I whip a dog? You know what, man? I used to sit there and I went, that whole like anti-lynching bill was kind of stupid because it's already against the law to fucking lynch somebody. But look at you fucking sitting here just telling me to fucking go whip people. You want to go whip some people? What the fuck, man? Fucking anti-lynching.
Jeez.
Fuck, man, GG. Fuck.
Jeez, GG. Are you secretly a closet? Damn, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, he's a closet homosexual.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Vic is so confused as to what's going on.
Just like, man, it just escalated out of nowhere with the bit. I was like, we could have really gone anywhere else with that, but Gigi's like, nah, we're gonna stick with slavery.
What?
Let me just ask, what is with the obsession with slavery?
Yeah, Gigi.
You just want to throw people into chains. Just can't stand the idea that some people are allowed to live freely, just like you.
Well, I'm Irish, Crow.
Oh, okay.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah,
he's white.
Makes sense. He's white.
So I identify with the black people being used.
Yeah, but he except
cultural appropriation.
Not to mention, Crow will probably throw potatoes at us.
Gigi, I just gotta be honest, man. Maybe you were misinformed as to what we're doing here. This is the white supremacist movement, not the white supremacist movement. You're in the wrong place, buddy.
Oh, geez, I went to the wrong meeting.
Yeah, you went to the wrong fucking table. You went to the wrong fucking table.
Better tell Herbert Hoover you're a bunch of communists.
The white supremacist movement is on Mr. Sen's channel.
I doubt even Sin's watching and I'll hear this, but I'll probably get back to him.
Watch him. If he is watching, watch him just pop out of nowhere. It's like, you called me white supremacist crap. No.
Yeah,
If
we're going back a couple years in the friendship at that point.
Yeah. If anyone's a white supremacist around here, it would be Simp Killer on my Discord.
Oh, come on.
Listen. I know GG is claiming to be Irish, but come on. When you think about Sen, right? You just think
Italian.
Yeah, you just think this is a guy who would support, rounding up all the Jews and putting them into camps.
Wait, that's what you would think of Sen?
When you think, well, look, I'm just saying, I like Sen. I think Sen's a great guy, but when I sit there and I think, what would Sen do if he were the leader of the free country, and all I can see is just the establishment of the Third Reich and the rounding up of the Jews.
Dang, I didn't know he was anti-Semitic.
I didn't know either. It's crazy, right? Like somebody just started talking about it on Twitter one day.
Damn, Gigi, why didn't you tell us sooner?
I didn't know.
He didn't know. He's known all along. He's actually a big supporter of the white supremacists. In fact, like he said, he came to the wrong table. He's meant to be on Mr. Sen's stream. It is. Hey, listen. It's true. Sen failed art class.
Yeah, that's why he had Cat to have to do his art for him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I think Sen is listening in. He's messaging me.
Oh, is he?
No, wait. False alarm.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay, so listen. I'm just. Someone take Crow shovel away. He's almost reached China. Hey, listen.
You have almost reached Shanghai.
Crow, if you want to reach China, take the Ed and Eddy approach and on a giant bubble gum, and when it pops, you get launched to the other side of the planet and end up in China.
Just like in the cartoons.
Yeah.
That's literally what Johnny said after he appeared.
Yeah, that was funny. That's one of the things I really loved about Ed and Eddy. It would suddenly break the fourth wall.
Hey, listen. Those old Cartoon Network cartoons were fucking amazing. Yeah, dude. The animation was shit, but they were just funny. They were
but the animation fits so well with the cartoon.
It did. I just mean compared to anime, it's shit.
Yeah.
Compared to bad anime, it's garbage. Compared to bad anime, it's garbage. But still.
And that was also probably the show that got me into jazz.
Really?
Yeah, because the entire soundtrack is jazz.
Yeah, every time there's a walking sequence, there's dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's basically jazz.
You know what? I just never put that together.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd, Vic. You fucking jazz nerd, jazz bitch.
I mean, it's made by Canadians, so I wouldn't be surprised that there's.
Hey, I actually like Louis Armstrong for your information.
Yeah, look at that. He likes Louis Armstrong. Fucking idiot. Anyway.
Oh, what you call me?
Danny Antonucci.
I whatever I called you, I can't say on stream for another hour and 7 minutes.
Wow.
But it's coming.
You're gonna get it.
Just like your boyfriend. All right, let's keep going.
Oh. All right, bitch. All right, bitch.
Wait. Speaking of people that are just incredibly gay, Nick Fuentes has been kicked out of CPAC and the hotel.
Wow, that's a twist.
It's really not. Here's the thing.
They don't like FBI informants.
Oh.
There was a time where Nick Fuentes actually had the type of audience where he would show up to CPAC and they would I don't know if he would show up, but he would hold these little events outside of CPAC because he was banned, right? And the CPAC is this conservative bullshit event. It's pretty garbage. But, he shows up there and he used to have the type of audience where he could actually get attention. And now he just gets thrown out and kicked out and he can't do anything. And it's sad. And there's, look. his one shot at fame was trying to grift off of Kanye, and that's done. That's done. Kanye went back to the hospital. Kanye's back on his meds. It's over. This is where he's at. Getting removed from his hotel room. Why? Why even do this? You know, it was kind of funny. There's that one gif of the, gosh, what's his fucking name? The guy from Adult Swim. The one who ran outside the like CPAC and it was just like at the fence, just screaming, "Let me in." Wait, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Guys, come on.
No clue.
Hold on. Eric Andre. Oh no, it was Eric Andre at the DNC. Fuck, man. Wait, you guys have seen this clip, right? It's at the DNC. I got the location wrong. It's the other stupid political party. Oh my god, fine, I'll play the fucking clip. Jesus.
Press pass is revoked at the RNC. Freedom ain't not free. So.
Oh, that guy.
Yes, this guy. This guy. Yes. Eric Andre. Thank you. Thank you. God damn. Yeah, he got kicked out of the RNC for doing this shit.
Freedom ain't not free. So, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh yeah, the zombie clip.
How have you guys not like seen this shit? It's fucking great. Yeah, Eric
didn't he have that one show?
Hold on, Eric Andre is the Proto Technicals.
Yeah, didn't he have the Andre show where he like shot a dude in a chair and that became a meme?
Yes. That's him.
This zombie clip is great. He's like, "Let me in," and shit.
It's fucking great, dude. This whole thing. Okay, so now you know. So Nick Fuentes went to CPAC, the Conservative Action whatever committee, and he got his ass thrown out. And it's so sad. It really is. How far he has fallen. He was so close to greatness. He was so close to just grifting off of Kanye.
I mean, it's really not that sad, to be honest. What you on about?
Come on. He's tried so hard. To be somebody.
You know who else did?
What? Who?
I mean, I don't know. Do you know? I was going to say your brother, but I'm pretty sure there's a better example than that.
No, I think that's a good one. I think we just leave it at that. Just leave it at my brother. Oh. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you guys something. So this is like a super based Muslim woman, and she's just like, fuck this person. Fuck them. And
how based we talking?
Okay. First off, this is the original video. Okay.
Like trans people that we're inspirational.
Stop telling kids to go on your Patreon and chat to you privately without their parents knowing.
What?
Yes. Okay, here's the thing. She put out that TikTok, okay? She puts out this TikTok. All right. She gets a fuck ton of backlash from people, okay? They're insulting her. They're insulting her religion, which is Islam, so it's an insult to me too.
And aren't you the same people that say you shouldn't, insult Islam?
Well, it's okay because she's going after the trans community, so it's okay. They can be religious bigots. They can be racist. It's okay. See, what you have to understand is if you are what they hate, they can be what they hate to you. That's all. Their brains are fucking broken.
Oh my!
I gotta ask, does she look like a Mrs. Muslim Potato Head to you?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. But she's a based one at that.
She is. This is a woman who actually has a good personality, and it's based as fuck. And see, here's the thing about being Muslim, okay? No makeup, and the hijab, you cover up your hair. It's so that men don't focus on your looks. That's the purpose of it. You're supposed to do this so men don't focus on your looks and listen to what you have to say.
Yeah, and it's not required either, if I remember correctly, right?
No, it isn't. It is in many ways required.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't.
Thoughts in Islam.
It depends on the area that you're in. But yes, in the Middle East, it is a requirement.
Yeah, because the Middle East are a bunch of dickheads, but okay.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Where the fuck are you from? Where the fuck are you from, Massachusetts? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking insulting my people? Did I ever insult your people? The people of Massachusetts? Bay Area bitches? Fuck you. You want to fucking go right now? Let's fucking go. Play fucking Pokemon right now. Right fucking now. I'll fucking cave your fucking face in just like last time. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
What?
Yeah, you're the guy who came from the place that hosts Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Say, what what?
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg used to have a rap career. He called himself Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god. So he was basically trying to be a John Cena wannabe.
Well, he was basically looking like John Cena pretending to be Eminem.
Yep.
At least John Cena had rhymes and verses.
Dude, you wouldn't believe how many fucking workout videos he had back in the 90s from that shit.
Bro, Marky Mark is the original Massachusetts gangster.
Yeah.
From Boston.
Okay. So then we go right back to this video because the thing is, she does her research and she points out that she is 100% correct. This guy is a creepy pedo groomer guy.
Telling trans people they're inspirational.
Stop telling kids to go on your Patreon and chat to you privately without their parents knowing.
She's funny
and then
too.
A lot of people made stitches of me saying I'm transphobic, I've done a lot of bad stuff. They've even attacked my scarf, my religion, a lot of bad stuff, which I don't want to go into. And these people have also said they are not talking to the kids. Okay, so I did a little bit of digging.
Hi, Kate.
4 kids. Like right there.
Pause.
Yeah,
Muslims against pedos. I'm in full support of this.
No, so here's my problem when you talk to people on the left, and specifically the people that think that this stuff's okay. And I'll explain what their actual justification is for it, and like why that doesn't work. So in their eyes, the parents are transphobic, the parents are homophobic, the parents are old and they're bigoted and they're nasty. And they cannot be trusted with children because children are the future, right? So in their minds, it's totally okay to isolate kids from their parents because the parents are the bad ones. And this is where we've gotten now. What's really disturbing about it though is when you say things like you're against grooming, they immediately go, then you hate trans people, you're just being transphobic, all this fucking shit, right?
What the fuck?
So
That doesn't make any sense.
it's all right-wing conspiracy. And the problem is, bro, we have like clear-cut evidence of pedophiles and groomers specifically like going into these communities for the purpose of fucking with children, right? There's no two ways around it. And you know what's really fucked up is they go and they point and they go like, well, the Catholic Church. I'm like, yeah. And the Catholic Church had a fucking reckoning over it. You know who hasn't? The fucking trans and gay community. Like, man, it is everywhere. And you keep fucking pushing for more. Like, there's no nice way of saying this, but holy fucking shit, get your dicks away from children. This dude here, this is the type of creepy shit that like they will defend and at the exact same time say is not happening.
Kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey kids, I want to talk to the kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of it, by the way.
Hey kids.
So yeah, there's a lot of videos of them addressing kids.
There's a lot, yeah, because this isn't the first time this shit's been brought up. Like, this person is known.
The thing about the Catholic Church is they act like it's the worst thing that they've done. I mean, if you know anything about history, they did help a lot of Nazi officials escape through the rat waste.
Okay, yes. The Catholic Church is actually, dude, the Catholic Church is unironically fucking evil. Okay? Unironically fucking evil. Christianity, I got no issues with. The fucking Catholic Church and the Vatican, ironically fucking evil.
And that's the thing, like, H3 could have actually had a more stronger point to go against the Catholic faith because of the letting Nazi officials escape after World War II, rather than going for the pedophile bullshit.
Yeah, but he's too stupid not to do that.
Yeah, he's too stupid. That's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you, Vic. He is fucking brain damaged, dumbass, stupid. And yeah, he could have gone after them on a whole slew of issues. Like the Catholic Church, again, through history, has engaged in some of the most horrific deeds. Like no doubt, 100%. But he's stupid, so instead he focused on pedophile. And it's like, bro, there's like other instances that are going. I point to like what happened in the Catholic school or the Catholic school system. The Chicago school system. Okay, the Chicago school system has had so many cases of teachers grooming their students, and like the crimes that the crimes they get charged with are absolute slaps on the wrist. There was a teacher that groomed and fucked this girl, okay, for over a year. And then when he thought that he was being investigated, he told her that if she spoke up, he'd kill her and her family. And he got probation for a year. That's what's going on right now in the world. And when you point it out, they lie, they gaslight, and they start telling you that the actual groomers are the Catholic Church. You just don't care about that, even though that happened fucking a decade ago. Fuck.
Main video I want to talk about.
Your parents screwed up. It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon.
So you want to talk to kids whose parents have screwed up? Why? Why you want to talk to these particular kids? Why?
That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so that we could talk to each other in a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like
Well, that doesn't sound sus at all.
Dude, let's just be real. If this were a straight dude, okay, a straight dude who ran a show on TikTok for children, and this is what they were leaving in the comment, and this is what they were posting, okay, everyone would call him a pedophile, a groomer. They would lose their entire following in a fucking heartbeat. This guy, because, I'm trans, I'm gay, look at the pride flags, everybody, and immediately there is a fucking shield up from people criticizing them. And you want to tell me that the pedophiles wouldn't want to infiltrate this group for the purpose of engaging with children and not being called out for it? Because let's be real, this shit is fucking creepy. This shit is really fucking creepy. I want to talk to the children who I want to isolate the children from their parents. Like this lady is great because she points out that's like a fucking aspect of grooming. That's like the number one aspect of grooming, isolating the child.
I think you're worthy. And
so you want to talk to kids on a social media platform privately about topics that cannot be talked about in the video of TikTok's comments sections. Because why? Why you want to do that? Why you can't chat about these topics in these comments? Is it because he might get flagged or something? What could be the reason? Could this be one of the reasons? Going no contact with the kids' parents? Because you say in one of your videos how kids can go no contact with their parents. So you teach kids how to go no contact with their parents? Is that
Guys, so no contact would be not communicating at all with their parents. So he's teaching them how they can disassociate from their parents and completely isolate themselves from their parents.
Wow.
Yeah. The other videos though, because remember, these are videos he directs at children, and he directs the children to his Patreon. Okay? This is one of the videos on the Patreon. Look at another one.
Is that what you're teaching them on Patreon? Or is it this?
More on sex, Patreon exclusive.
Jesus Christ.
You have an adult directing children to have private conversations about sex with them. And like
immediate red flag.
Not even a fucking red flag, bro. This is the time when people just straight up say, this is a pedophile. This is a 100 and like 1,000,000%. This is a pedophile. This is a pedophile. This is a predator who is making videos for children and telling those children to come have private conversations that nobody else will be able to see. And when you go to that location, you can see him making posts about having sex or more on sex, sexual discussions with children in which the parents won't know anything about it. In any other instance, we would call a spade and a pedo. In this case, we go, oh no, guys, stop. There's a pride flag. It's okay.
Yeah, man.
The other thing that I'd just like to point out, it's they're also doing like cult member tactics, separating people from their family.
Well, dude, it is. It is. It's in the video. Sorry, my mic got cut out because my dog kicked the wire.
Oh, damn it, Frankie.
Yeah, bad Frankie. Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me play. I'm going to play it because she mentions it too.
Teaching this more on, because this video might get flagged. That's why I don't want to say the word. And this is Jeffrey Marsh's Patreon. You talk about this topic with kids. Now here are just some of the signs of grooming. Literally one of the first ones, gaining access and isolating the victim.
Actually, it gets even better because the next one will be trust development and keeping secrets. Hey, kids, I know you can't trust your parents, but you can trust me. Don't worry. These conversations will be in private. It'll be our secret. Yeah, man. He's got like one end to. And if we're being clear, like when you talk about desensitization to touch and discussion of sexual topics, well, he's doing that as well. Okay. His videos on Patreon are literally more on sex. So you have 1, 2, and 3. This Jeffrey Marsh guy fits 3 categories of grooming. But it's okay. There's a pride flag there. So it's okay, guys. You can't call him a groomer. That'd be homophobic or transphobic or whatever the fuck they claim as a shield against this. This is oh God. See, and this is why I'm totally okay with the world ending, right? This is why I'm totally okay with the world ending. Speaking of the world ending,
maybe
Yellowstone to be honest.
Hold on. Maybe Yellowstone is God's way of creating another Sodom and Gomorrah incident.
I mean, look, maybe that's Yellowstone. Maybe that's Yellowstone. Who knows, man?
And at this point, if I was able to leave the planet, I would.
Because you know volcanoes can cause lightning strikes too. It's called St. Elmo's fire.
For that part, I did not know actually.
Yeah, the ash, once it reaches the atmosphere, causes electromagnetic disturbances.
Zombie drug, new medicine, xylazine, turning U.S. streets to zombie land, causing deadly symptoms.
Jesus fucking Christ! Who thought this was a good idea?
A new drug called xylazine, also known as tranq, has wreaked havoc in U.S. cities by inducing fatal symptoms like skin rotting. The zombie drug was given a license for use in veterinary medicine by the country's Food and Drug Administration. It's a drug for animals. Her flesh is rotting. Hold on. Just in case this music is copyrighted or something. Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Bro, that's a zombie.
Christ.
That shit's a fucking zombie. Look at it. It's not even human. And its flesh is rotting.
Can we hear the babbling crow?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh my god, that face.
No, you can't. Look at the face.
That's so demonic.
Bro.
Is that a man or a woman?
Bro, at this point, I don't know what its gender is. It's dead. It's dead gender. Bro, this is another guy on it.
Oh my god, how did it even get to people is the question.
Look at him! He's using his head to try to get in, I guess it's like a bus or something. An overdose of xylazine prevents it from being, what?
Oh, go back.
Yeah.
Prevents it from being
being able to react.
Oh, so it can't. So they can't even use like what is it? Like a Narcan.
Oh wow! Fuck.
To combat it.
Jesus.
Look at this dude. He's slamming his head into the glass of a bus to try to get inside of it.
It's like a Draugr NPC in Skyrim.
Yeah, this. Hold on. Look at him. This is a zombie. There's no way around this. That's what a zombie looks like. Excessive tiredness, respiratory depression, and open sores are just a few side effects.
Oh my god. That is fucking scary.
Call of Duty Zombie, but in real life? Yes!
No, this is like feral ghouls from Fallout.
Its pronouns are demon uwu. Bro.
This is like a feral ghoul.
This is creepy. He's doing the zombie roar. Zombie roar is a thing in zombie lore, by the way. Just in case.
Yeah.
I'm betting it's causing like a massive firing of synapses to the nerve endings for these people to be acting like this.
Look, there's multiple of them. It's spreading just like the zombie plague.
Here's another question. How the fuck does your drug get out to everyone like this?
Well, I mean,
it's a fucking veterinary medicine, but obviously it causes an effect in humans that is like really fucked up.
Yeah, how did it start spreading to humans though? If it's veterinary, that's my question.
Well, I mean, people get their hands on ketamine.
Yeah,
and that's a horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, why did they take that? Because dude, that one's actually stupid. It's a fucking horse tranquilizer. It knocks your ass out.
Well, the thing is that even ketamine might actually have some benefits for psychological depression for end of life patients.
Yeah, look, man. Okay, so here's the thing. Ketamine, sure, right? Like it's a tranquilizer. It knocks you out. Like,
wait, didn't they also say the xylazine is also called tranq?
Okay, look, it's the drug name on the street. They call it tranq. It's not. Yeah.
It could be shorthand for tranquilizer. Because I've worked with like the Humane Society and I've never heard of xylazine, but there have been other drugs that have been used as tranquilizers for dogs with rabies. So I'm thinking maybe it's a similar family of drug. Because if this is going to have the effects of a sedative, like, I mean, one of the other things that was like, didn't they say like the victims of this are tired?
Yeah.
Depressed respiratory symptoms?
Yep.
I'd
So
say
they're like-
it is a tranquilizer.
So but they're moving around. So it's like.
Yeah. It's because it affects the central nervous system just like rabies does. The tranquilizers are meant to shut down the nervous system to keep the dog from moving and puts them out until they can administer like a heart-stopping drug to put it down.
Well, obviously this maybe it's like a tranquilizer for smaller animals, and it's not knocking you out, it just makes you dazed as fuck.
It could be, but the adverse effects of this, I'd say it's probably an intermediate sized dog. Like a German Shepherd.
Yeah, something like that. But man.
Because the way how they're moving, it seems like a dog on a dog that has rabies.
Maybe. Okay, all right. So listen, Yellowstone.
Oh, what's going on with Yellowstone?
Great TV show.
Oh,
It's passable. Okay, so there is talk that the Yellowstone volcano is they've actually said it for a while. The Yellowstone volcano is overdue for an eruption. It's erupted twice, going by the time span we're in that area where it supposedly should be erupting. Now, they are talking about the how do you say it? It like erupted 70,000 years ago. The time before that, it erupted 70,000 years ago. But I guess there's something with the Yellowstone System Alert just announced the massive dome-shaped uplift is still increasing in size. So it's looking more and more likely that it's overdue for an eruption and that it's getting closer and closer to the point of actually erupting. The thought process is that if it is a supervolcano, that if it erupts, it will bring on the next ice age. And there is nothing human beings can do to stop that from happening. So, guys, how are you planning to deal with the Holocaust, the ice age Holocaust that is about to hit humanity?
I wish I could move to space at this point.
Well, you're in Massachusetts, so at least the ash from the volcano won't, burn you to death. Although I guess that's probably a faster way of dying than freezing. Which is worse, right? Okay, so Yellowstone erupts, okay, and you have an apocalypse happening. All right? Would you rather just get wiped out by the ash or slowly die in the next ice age?
I don't know which sounds worse.
One
seems a lot more comfortable.
What do you mean? The ash instantly kills you.
Well, you get put to sleep when you get too cold. You just drift off and go until your heart stops.
Okay, you freeze to death. You don't peacefully drift off into sleep. You're in massive discomfort as you lose feeling through your body. Yeah, man, it's terrible. You honestly think that that's better? What if you don't instantly die to the hypothermia? What if you get frostbite and slowly lose your limb? Yeah. Didn't think about that, did you? Got some frostbite, some gangrene in there.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you didn't think about
I'm
that.
trying to
did
find
you?
that video.
I don't
want
want to watch a video of somebody with gangrene dying of frostbite. That sounds awful.
No, it's not that. It's debunking the super volcano myth.
It's not a myth. It is a super volcano. The myth is that the super volcano is a myth.
Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. It's by a channel called Soup Emporium, and it was made 10 months ago. It's like Yellowstone won't explode and end civilization. Sorry, the deep dive.
Send it to me. Send it to me as a link. I don't believe you. I don't trust you.
Right.
I know you're lying. I know
There
he's
you go.
lying.
It's
to
in private
defend.
chat.
Whatever. I'm gonna switch setups real quick.
Yellowstone won't explode and end civilization. Sorry. Fuck you, Soup Emporium. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. This guy's a liar. This guy's a lying whore. This guy's a lying fucking whore. All right? Yellowstone won't fucking explode. Won't end the fucking earth. Won't make my fucking day. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you. Vic, this guy here says Yellowstone won't erupt and kill everybody on the planet. This guy sucks. This guy actually sucks. Fuck you, man.
Well, here's the thing. Do you actually want it to erupt?
I like the possibility that it could erupt.
Why?
Because it makes life exciting.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd rather live and not live in chaos. Thank you.
I actually like the idea that one day a volcano could just erupt and wipe out all of humanity. It really puts the world into perspective and makes you realize how small and insignificant you actually are on a global scale. Your life really does have zero meaning.
You sound like a dickhead right now, to be honest.
But it's true, though. In a reality where Yellowstone could erupt at any time and wipe all of humanity off of the face of the earth, your life, all human life, has zero value and absolutely no meaning. Go ahead, call me a dick. It's true. Argue. Go ahead, tell me how your life has fucking meaning or value in a world where a volcano could just erupt and wipe out all of humanity.
It's called 100% or any percent, a speed run.
Yep, it's your speed running the end of humanity. There you go. I agree with Crow. Let everything end. Thank you. Thank you.
Actually,
Nihilism.
you're speed running to the end of the earth, not speed running, making the earth end.
Crow just wants to watch the world burn. I mean, let's be real. It would be exciting.
Well,
Doomer. Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen. I welcome life. I welcome life continuing on the way it always has. I also welcome all of life ending. For me, it's a win-win situation. You guys are the ones that are freaking out here, going like, "Oh man, this could end my entire life." I'm sitting here going like, "Oh man, it's finally the MCU is finally gonna fucking end." Good.
Wow.
Yeah. See, you guys are looking at all the negatives. I'm looking at all the positives. Look, hey, here's the thing.
Positives of the world ending.
The only thing I want to see burn are pedophiles.
Hey. Yellowstone eruption, pedophilia is over. Yellowstone eruption, the Ukraine war is over. Yellowstone eruption, end of world hunger, because that's the end of hunger, because it's the end of the world.
It'll be end of cancer too.
It's the end of cancer too. See, Vic?
We found a cure.
Yellowstone erupting will give us a cure for pedophiles, a cure for cancer, a cure for world hunger, a cure for
peace,
a cure for overpopulation, world peace. You think there's going to be any conflict in a world where the Yellowstone is just erupted? Exactly. Y'all sitting here going like, "Oh no, this is terrible." I'm sitting here giving you all the positives, and you can't argue any of it.
A cure for life.
If you live through the Ice Age.
Okay, Crow, look at it this way. Yellowstone erupts, no more super chats, still a doomer? Hey, look at it this way. Yellowstone erupts, money has no value. Oh,
Mad Maximus, bitch.
Yeah! Yeah, you kind of didn't see that one coming, did you?
Go ahead and hit play. This is a really interesting video.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta speed it up though. I 100% have to speed this up. Even though this guy sucks.
Time to spin the content wheel. Yes, volcano chat. Yellowstone won't explode and end civilization. Wait, what? Yes, it will. That's what everyone says about Yellowstone. We're all sitting on a civilization-ending ticking time bomb. Yellowstone is overdue for a super eruption. It gets thousands of earthquakes a year. It's filling up with magma. It's only a matter of time before it goes. And when Yellowstone goes, it'll be Armageddon.
Why does everybody make Armageddon sound bad?
It's apocalypse now.
Bro, you know, listen, I'm just saying the Vikings, right? They worship these gods that believed in Ragnarok. Okay? And you know what happens after Ragnarok? Rebirth. It's a cycle, guys. Look, even if end of the world happens, some humans survive, repopulate the planet. It's okay. Life goes on. But all of our fuck ups will finally be fucking over. And isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, I know that's what everyone says, but it's not true. Now put on your pajamas and make yourself a sleepy tea, because it's time to get into our debunk beds. Your ex-girlfriend wasn't lying when she said you weren't. Just get in the bed.
Sen, what is this? What is this tweet?
Someone made him fan art.
Someone made him fan art? Is it good fan art?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll take a look. Let's see. Mr. Sen. Super Lawyer Sen at your service. What is this? Oh, art by Ghosty Notes. Okay, let me pull it up on stream so everybody can see it. Because it is good.
Brought to you by the law firm of Sin & Co.
Objection! Objection! Yeah, look, I agree with Sun on this. Objection to this video. This video sucks. What kind of person?
This video sucks. You haven't even got past the first minute.
I got past the title, and I know what his video is trying to do. He's trying to ruin my day.
But Yellowstone is a ticking time bomb. It could erupt tomorrow. I mean, it could, but it's not likely. Yellowstone is one of the most well-watched volcanoes on the planet. I'm talking GPS, LiDAR, seismic stations, field monitoring, ankle bracelets. If Yellowstone were about to explode, we'd be seeing a lot more activity on it. I'm talking magnitude-5 earthquake swarms, meters of uplift a year, explosions from geothermal reservoirs.
Yeah, it is uplifting, bitch. It is
not
uplifting.
By meters, not by meters a year. It's uplifting by just an inch every month. An inch is not a meter.
It is because this soup motherfucker says that's how it's gonna work. When was he the fucking expert?
He's pulling from the scientist crow.
Oh, the scientists, like the scientists,
not the ones in the Wuhan lab.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying. These scientists fucking lie. Okay, who's this guy? Does he know? Does he know, bro? If somebody on YouTube tells me that the fucking surface is lifting up or whatever the fuck they call it, that means eruption, baby. That means end of the fucking world.
It could just mean that the Earth is growing a pimple, crow.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop ruining it for me. Stop ruining it for me. That bitch is gonna explode and we're all gonna die. And I can confidently say I told you so. confidently.
Dev, an inch is not a meter, Crow. It is. GG and Crow 2023.
No worry, Crow. It will be true in any minute. Sekiro burned in lava. He lost his diamond sword. Aw, buddy. Buddy. But let me just be very clear. This video is awful.
If was curfew breaking, we don't really see any of that. And since these precursors to volcanic eruptions typically take days to weeks before an actual eruption, it's safe to assume that one's not on the horizon, and we'll get plenty of warning if that ever changes. I mean, don't you think the army of volcanologists who dedicate their lives to monitoring the Yellowstone caldera system would have...
Yeah, you know what, motherfucker? I'm gonna ruin your good day here. What would knowing about it ahead of time actually do for humanity?
Everyone will get on a plane and head to South America.
We have no way of preparing for Yellowstone erupting. If anything, if we're being completely honest, all these watchdog groups probably wouldn't be there notifying the public. World governments would make sure that their people are safe first and that the rabble doesn't cause them to die. That's it. That's all you're getting. You're not going to be notified ahead of time. Fuck you. You're a dirty, filthy peasant, just like the rest of us. And you will burn just like the rest of us.
The speed that Yellowstone is moving is just like that Family Guy cutaway bit of Speed 3 Glacier of Doom.
Well, Gigi, here's the thing. When Yellowstone erupts and you die a fiery death, I'll be there with you. And we can argue about this in the afterlife. It'll be great.
Well, we are in the same state.
Exactly.
Alerted everyone to an existential crisis if it were just around the corner. But isn't Yellowstone always uplifting? Isn't that a sign of magma accumulation and an impending explosive eruption? No. Yellowstone's moved a lot over its history. We can go all the way back to the end of the last glacial maximum, a wanky way of saying Ice Age, and see these lake terraces along the northern part of Lake Yellowstone at Mary Bay. Great, little big up joke for you there. These terraces at Mary Bay were formed by water erosion, and the fact that we see so many of these terraces suggests that Yellowstone Lake has risen and fallen historically. Since the lake is closed off from other large bodies of water, we know the lake levels are due to subsidence and uplift. We can date these terraces using archaeological evidence and temporal chronology, dating things by looking at my Australian ash deposits from the past eruptions, and determine that since the end of the last Ice Age, Yellowstone...
You know what? I just realized this video is trash. You know why? You know why?
Why? Because he's Australian?
Yeah, because he's fucking Australian. Has Australia actually done anything useful for the world as a whole in any way, shape, or form? But I'm supposed to listen to this Australian know-nothing motherfucker, this guy who lives in a prison state. He's going to sit here and tell me how volcanoes in the United States function. This bitch is from fucking Australia. Motherfucker, they got like wild animals that still go and kill and eat people. Yeah,
just look at the positives that Australia have given us.
We push the wildlife away from the humanity. And we live as gods and kings. In Australia, they live like mud people. And it's disgusting.
I mean, Crow, come on. Think of all the good things that Australia has given us.
Nothing.
A beachhead to fight the Japanese in World War II.
Yeah.
Didgeridoos and koalas with AIDS.
Yeah, they gave us 8 koalas. I'm just saying. Do we really need them?
Oh yeah, they're cute.
Are they not responsible for all of the world's ills? The Australians.
No, that's the New Zealanders. The fucking Kiwis.
No, they are a symptom. They are not the problem.
No, they are the problem.
The problem are the Australians. Have they not always been a blight upon the land? Have they not? Oh, I better stop.
Well, I mean, they did give us Lucky Phil, so.
Oh God.
Has subsided by 100 foot or 30 meters in sensible units. Yellowstone still has these patterns of uplift and subsidence. Remember when I said Yellowstone is one of the most well-watched volcanoes on Earth? Of course you do. It was less than a minute ago. A leveling survey done in 1923 and repeated in the mid-1970s suggests that ground at Yellowstone has uplifted by a maximum of 72 centimeters in the last 50 years between surveys, a rate of about 1.4 centimeters a year. Based on GPS data, we can see that the northernmost point of the caldera had marked uplift between 2004 and 2009, and then it gradually subsided, and then another bit of uplift between 2014 and 2015 occurred, and since then the northern point of the caldera has been subsiding. We can see the same thing around Old Faithful, uplift and subsidence, up and down, about 1 or 2 centimeters a year or an inch in American units. This is quite normal in Yellowstone. The amount it's currently moving is consistent with historical norms. And an inch a year is still quite impressive. That's not what your mom thinks. Oh! The movement is impressive, but the inch or...
I had that sped up. That actually went longer.
Well, we had to wait for the vulture to come by and go, "Wah!"
That was a hawk.
Oh, whatever.
It literally
Eagle.
says hawk in the subtitles.
Oh. It's a chicken hawk.
Crow is right. No one in America has ever died from a wild... Okay, listen, it's happened. But that's because you do have stupid people in the United States, just like you have stupid people in Australia, like this asshole. Okay? And they do stupid shit, like go out and fuck around in the wild. Like, man, we separated ourselves from the animals and the beasts. Like, of course these motherfuckers go die when they go out into the fucking woods by themselves. Bro, dog people exist. And if you don't know what those are, man, you don't want to. Like, they're creepy.
They're just like pedophiles.
Wait, no, a dog person? They're like pedophiles, except they eat you.
Dingoes?
Like,
they're like dingoes, but bigger.
So a year Yellowstone moves pales in comparison to campy flag.
It's pronounced
Campiflagray. Google Translate, I love you.
I think we should just be friends.
I meant it more in the platonic.
Up in AWA.
Leveling surveys started at Campiflagray in 1905 and were repeated frequently to assess how the ground moved, since deformation was a well-known phenomenon in the region. Between 1905 and 1950, the caldera subsided by over a meter. Then several episodes of uplift occurred. The largest were between 1969 and 1972, and 1982 to 1984, where the ground rose by 1.75 meters during each episode. When you plot the vertical deformation at Campiflagray at the same scale as that of Long Valley.
You know what I just realized?
There are other volcanoes that are worse.
No, my God, we're doing a live stream. We're watching an educational video. What the fuck is wrong with us?
We're smart, Crow. We're getting smarter.
We're watching an educational video from a fucking dirty, filthy Australian. I feel wrong.
It's better than Bill Nye.
I don't think I can do this. I can't, guys. We're
Just
ending the
do it.
stream. No, we're ending the stream. I fucking educational fucking content for a fucking filthy ass Australian. What the fuck who thought that was a good idea? Not me.
I did.
Not me. Gigi, we gotta talk after this. We gotta.
Oh, you got to talk to Vic too, because he supported me in this.
Vic, guys, look. You know what? Obviously, you conditioned Vic. He's your victim. You groomed him.
He's my victim.
You groomed him. So fucked up. Crow just had post-nut clarity. God damn. Let's talk about the trans being harmed by a game. Let's not talk about the trans people anymore.
Let's talk about something that's also imaginary but also real at the same time. How Yellowstone's not going to erupt.
Fuck you. Okay, what's wrong with this stream? Like, this is
The trans thing is completely imaginary. With Harry Potter.
He just said trans people are imaginary. He's dehumanizing them.
That's all in their head, Crow.
Everybody attack Gigi Evans for being a transphobe. Don't attack 224 Vic. He's innocent. He was groomed. He was groomed by Gigi Evans to be a racist and a transphobic bigot. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Gigi Evans is a white guy. This is just who he is. It's what his people do. All right, bye.